What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video, man. And you already know what it is. Go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell because it does go a long way with helping out the channel. If this is your first time, welcome to Hold My Nuts Podcast, where we talk about everything semen retention and no fap. If this is your first time, welcome to the channel. There's no accident that you stumbled across it. I already know why you're here. You're tired of releasing on your keyboards, your laptops, and your desktops. You're tired of being manipulated, dominated by female culture. If you already been rocking with your boy, man, you already know the love is real. Without further ado, man, let's get into this video. But before I do that, if you're in the military, go ahead and hit the like button. Shout out to you, man. Happy 4th of July, man. Everybody in the military, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines. Salute, my brother. But let's get into this video, man. Sex is not what you're looking for. That's too easy. That's too easy, man. I know a lot of you guys in your past lives, you know, in my past life, that's easy to get a girl to have sex with you. That's just easy. That's easy. That's not difficult. That is not difficult. I mean, regular dudes gonna be able to do that that's just easy. Okay. That's easy. It's not hard to have sex with women. It's not a hard thing to do, right? It is not a hard thing to do. That's not what you're looking for. You're looking for a Proverbs 31. You're looking for a woman that is hard to find. And I'm going to tell you, man, in today's day and age, it is difficult to find a good woman. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it's hard, right? Because a lot of these women have been, they're caught up in this whole modern day era. And they're caught up in this whole movement of women empowerment. And sadly, they don't have any power. It's a perceived power and control that they have. But if you have to sleep with multiple dudes, if you have to have multiple relationships with multiple people as a woman, how can you say you won? You didn't win. You lost. You lost because you just lost, man. You lost. For a guy, we might have 4 or 5 different women that we have in a rotation that we're doing these things with. And let me pause here real quick. I'm speaking to you guys in general terms so you can understand the perspective in no way, shape, or form. And I'm advocating for you to go out and have multiple women, for you to go out and have one night stands, for you to go out and just be sleeping around with women. I'm not advocating it. I'm speaking to you from a general standpoint to understand women, to understand the dynamic that we're living in so you can have a proper perspective on things. Again, sex is easy. You can have sex with multiple girls. You can call one girl one night. You can call another girl the next night. That's just how it is, right? That's easy. But don't waste your time with that type of a lifestyle because it's unfruitful. It may build your ego up momentarily, but it's not going to carry over into any type of long lasting success. The world tells you that the more women you have, the more women you bang out, the more women that you're a man. That's not being a man. That's not being a man. Being a man is really staying focused on your purpose. I remember I went through very traumatic experience, man, and I remember that experience was so hard, but I decided that day that I was going to remain focused. And I remember on Instagram I posted a picture, black and white picture, and the picture my face was just rock solid, and the tag I gave it, what I titled it was focused. I was focused. And when I delved into being focused on my purpose, I excelled in real estate. I excelled in the things I was doing. I did things that I had never done before because I put that negativity aside and I focused on me. And here's what happened. As I began to excel in my career and excel in my craft, and I began to hone my skills, you should start attracting women. They just start coming to you. You know what I mean? Because they start to see the manifestation of the man that you really are. So I'm telling you guys right now, the way to go is not to go out and chase women, to go out and have random sexual experiences and to have a rotation and to brag about your friends while you're at the bar. Forget that, man. Forget these women like that. Again, having Having sex with multiple women, that's easy. That is not what you're looking for. You are looking for a woman who will be able to support you, who will be able to challenge you to be a better man, who will be able to see you for who you are now and have an indication of who you can and will be in the future. That's the type of woman you need on your side. If you got a woman who's worried about outside validation, you can peep that. You could peep that when you initially meet a woman, man. If she's dressing seductively and doing all these things, she's not doing that for you. She's doing that for everyone else because she needs that validation. Sex is too easy. It's easy. You got to forget that. You have to focus on yourself. That way you have the luxury of having women attracted to you because they see the manifestation of who you are as a man. They see your power. They see your focus. They see your intent on accomplishing your goals, living out your purpose. And then you find these women in places where you wouldn't normally find them. You're not going to find these women in the clubs. You're not going to find these women on boats. You're not going to find these women doing all of this raunchy stuff. You got 40-year-old women out here trying to live like they 20, 21, 22. They have no purpose, no direction, no understanding, no knowledge, no foresight. They forsake their families. They forsake their role or whatever role they're fulfilling or have been called to fulfill. They're forsaking that for social media fame and acclaim. You got to forget those women, man. And don't get caught up in the whole ideology that you being a man is equal to how many girls you bang out. Because that doesn't make you a man. How many girls have you banged out and you still feel depressed? You still feel unfulfilled. You still feel like you're not living up to your calling. You still feel like you haven't found your purpose. If having sex with multiple girls and having a plethora of different sexual experiences could fulfill you, then you would only have to do it 1 or 2 times and you would be satisfied. But that's not the case. It's not the case. It's an endless seeking after vanity. Vanity never fulfills. That's why you want to find your woman with purpose. If you don't find that woman or you haven't found that woman, continue to wait for that woman, because the Bible says that it's better to live on the top of a shack, on the rooftop of a shack, than in a house with a contentious woman. If you get a female whose purpose or whose validation is received via men saying she's beautiful or men saying she's this or whatever the case may be, material things, then that woman is not going to be in harmony with you. There's going to be conflict. And the Bible says it's better to live on the top of a rooftop than in a house with a contentious woman. The validity that she receives from all of these other things that are pure vanity, if you're a man of purpose and you're trying to live out your life the right way, you guys are going to have conflict. These women are pretenders, man. They act like they have purpose. They act like they are virtuous. Lo and behold, they're sucking every digging stick in town. I'm a woman of purpose. I'm a good woman. I'm not an HO3. Yes, you are. And as a man, if you can recognize that, then you need to do an about face. Focus on your purpose and focus on your goals. That way you can give yourself a chance to get to Proverbs 31. Anything good in this life is not easy to find. You have to search for it. You have to seek for it. But how do you do that as a man? You do that by building yourself up. Because when you start to become the person that you're supposed to be, You are going to have the luxury of being able to see from a bird's eye view the women that are going to suit your life. But if you're vibrating on that low vibration, if you're sitting down on that low vibration and you are you are experiencing life on that low frequency, man, the only thing you're going to be able to see is the garbage. And the reason I'm saying that is because you're not going to be able to elevate above it because you're so focused on it. Oh, man, I smashed those shorty last night. So what? What did that get you? You probably got chlamydia. That's all you probably got. You have to focus on yourself, focus on your skill set. Listen, man. You got to read. Relentless, solution focus. Chase the Lion. The Psychology of Selling. In new home sales, I'm in this type of business, right? You gotta read these books, bro. You gotta focus. How to Win Friends. Actually, this is The Psychology of Persuasion. You have to focus on becoming a better you. The more knowledge you gain, the more knowledge you obtain, the more focus you put on your body, you working out, eating right, staying focused, mentally locked in, these women will be attracted to you. And the women that are vibrating on that low vibrational level, those HO3s, they will not stand the chance because you have elevated yourself mentally. You have elevated yourself. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something right now. I want you to pay close attention. If you're getting value out of this video, hit the like button because I want this message to get out. You ever notice you have professional entertainers, you have professional athletes, you have just professional businessmen, whatever the case may be. They can have a lot of women, but none of these women can lock in with them. Why? Because these dudes for a period of time have focused on themselves, built themselves up to a certain level and a certain standard to where they know that this woman will not work out for me. She's going to be a guarding tool. She's going to be something I go to Lowe's and Home Depot and I pull out of the garage every now and then to knock something off. You understand what I'm saying? These women try to get these men aggressively, but they can't because the man is on another level. They think that because they have a nice little short dress on, they got the legs oiled up and they have the toes out, right? And they got the honey dripping from their lips, like the Proverbs say, that these men are going to grab and scoop them up. But what's the difference when he can see you, he can see her, he can see her, he can see her, he can see her. You all look the same. You're all beautiful, right? But what is the attraction that man's going to say, you know what? Let me pull you out of the crowd and lock in with you. It's the same reason that the girls in your rotation can't lock in with you. It's girls that want to be with you. They really want to be with you, but you will not lock in with them for some reason because you know that they cannot help you. We all as men have this ability and we all know the woman that can help us and the woman that can't. We all know the woman that says she's a virtuous woman, but in our mind, we'll play along with it. But we know she's not a virtuous woman. Society is trying to get us to believe that these women have the power. No, you have the power if you keep the proper perspective. That's why semen retention is so important. It helps you build a discipline. Helps you build a discipline. Helps you take control of your sexual nature, your sexual power, to where you are not a slave to these, countless sexual encounters with women that are not worth the dirt on the bottom of your shoe. I want you guys to really understand that sex is not what you're looking for. You're looking for a virtuous woman. You can find her a lot easier if you can rise above the low vibration of one night stands, rise above the low vibration of watching porn, rise above the low vibration of all these different things that try to get their hooks inside of you to keep you down. If you can rise above that, how do you rise above that? Start retaining, start focusing on your mental, start focus on God. How do you do that? Focus on your craft, hone your skills, get to that place you need to be financially, get to that place you need to be in your career. And then you'll start to see these women will start gravitating to you because you're going to have a magnetic energy. They're going to know it's something different about you, and they're going to do everything in their power to lock in. But because you've obtained a level of understanding, spiritual insight, you're going to know not to lock in with this person. That's why girls get pumped and dumped, because they think that the guy doesn't know who they really are. So why we don't lock in with them? It's been several girls wanting to lock in. I can't lock in with you. They don't even know the reason why I won't lock in. They're frustrated, pulling their hair out. They don't know, why won't he? Why can't he? What is it about me? Am I not attractive? Am I not? No. You can be all of those things, but you're not the one thing that's going to get me to where I need to be. And in most cases, men won't even reveal that to a woman. Why? Because we want to continue to smash. And then when we get tired of smashing, we move on to the next because we know this person has really no intrinsic value whatsoever. But you will not be able to have that understanding if you vibrate on that low frequency. If you are living that reckless life sexually, defiling yourself, desecrating yourself, punishing your mind, desecrating your mind, you ain't gonna find no good woman, man. You just not. You're gonna be living, you're gonna be on this roller coaster for the rest of your life, just sleeping with random girls and never having a real fulfilling relationship with the woman. You're never going to find it. You're never going to find it. You're never going to find somebody that when you walk through your door, you're not at war with. Focus on the Proverbs 31. How do you do that? You focus on yourself. You get to where you need to be. Get to where you need to be. Focus on yourself. Become better. If you do sales like me, become the best salesman possible. If you have your business, devote more time to it. Work out. Eat right. I can't stress that enough. Eat right. You can have 1 or 2 days where you let loose on the food, but the majority of the time you should be eating right. Plant-based. And if you're eating meat, limit it. Come on, man. This is Hold My Nuts Podcast, man. I hope you enjoyed this video, man. I'm going to holler at you guys in the next one. Peace.